Hi, I'm Ethan, and this is an empowering reading to guide you through August 2024. This reading will also include an additional pick a card reading with a message and a support crystal for the month ahead. So let's pull some cards. This is a collective reading for those who find this, but please take what resonates with you. So first I'm starting with the Spheres of Heaven Tarot today, and this is my first Marseille-based tarot deck. So I'll only be working with the major arcana today though, which will give us a look at what is the major theme of your month and lets us know where your power lies. And your card of the month is Strength. I have to partly cover this image up just because of the rules of YouTube, but this is basically a Leo energy card, and I've just found that so interesting because we do have the Lionsgate energy is currently open at this time and will peak on the 8th of August. I do have a video on the Lionsgate crystals to work with and what the Lionsgate is if you check that out on my channel, and a crystal grid I've made with those crystals if you're interested. But ultimately this is about you need to be really tapping into your inner strength at this time. You know, life can feel like a battle sometimes, but you might be facing challenges already, and you could even be dealing with some difficult people, but you've got to stay strong and be confident. That's your protection in these situations. That's what's going to get you through. Don't get ground down by anything that's going on in your life or in the world. Definitely don't act with anger, because one of the messages of strength is not sort of taking the same approach of fighting fire with fire. You know, take a gentle approach, a subtle approach, be clever. If you look, she's holding the lion almost like you would with a pet. She's just keeping the lion down, which could also represent her ability to lose control, but she's not allowing that to happen. She's not fighting, she's not attacking anything, she's not attacking the lion itself. So you just need to be more courageous. You need to believe in yourself. Definitely a month to remember that you're in control, you have the power. So next, let's get on with the rest of your reading. I'm going to be working with the Time Traveler's Oracle, the Gold Dust Oracle, the Lyran Oracle. We'll be picking you an angel number, and of course we'll be doing the pick a card with my Crystal Oracle. And I just wanted to remind you that I do not do personal readings, so I will never DM you on social media or in the comments below with a psychic message or unsolicited reading. Be very careful online. So let's see what else is going on for you this month. And I've pulled 3 cards from the Time Traveler's Oracle, and you may recognize this if you've watched my recent pick a card reading, which was guidance from your past lives within the Akashic records. So I'll link to that video below this video and within this video if you haven't seen that already. So your first card is Machu Picchu, and the card says planning. Machu Picchu is in Peru and it is high up in the mountains. So if you kind of think about it, this is where you can get a really clear overview of things. You can see things from a higher perspective. You need to think about your life situations like this as well, and where you're going. This could be a project you're on with. This could be where you want to go next, what you want to do next with your life, or where you are and where you're heading. So really think about where you are and then try and plan around this and look ahead, think ahead, like what's the next phase, what's the next step for me? That's going to really help you. If you think about this city, the way that they dragged these blocks or carried these blocks or lifted them up to the top of this mountain to build their city, a lot of planning was involved. They didn't just do things on a whim or randomly as they felt like them. That was something really planned out by these people. And to build your own city, to build your own success, you need to use planning too. And if you're someone who's already made a plan and maybe you've dropped off, this is a sign for you to get back on with your processes or your steps and start getting back to work, because this is going to help you not just in projects, it's also going to help you with your manifestations. So definitely try and strategize and take action as we move through this month. And next we've got the Liberation. It says at the feet of Lao Tzu. Now I may be pronouncing that wrong, and that is in China. So this is believed to be the founder of Taoism, by many, and he was a philosopher and very wise person. His guidance fits our previous card actually, so don't make decisions without thinking about them for long and hard. So avoid making rash or impulsive decisions. And if you have two options, then what you need to do is really sit with them and take a break and really think about them. If you can contemplate them for some time before making a decision, that is going to help you find the right decision for you. And don't get pressured into making a decision. In fact, if that comes up, that's just a sign. Don't fall into that trap of being pressured into making a decision. Really think about it. You can meditate on things if you need to help you make the right decision. And spend some time thinking about things in nature. If you can get out into nature, then that's going to bring the clarity that you need, the mental clarity. Switch off your phone and really sit with the idea, really think about the plans, the goals, the projects, anything that's come up, a life choice you're trying to make. And you should gain that clarity if you are near trees, something like that, water, anything in a natural environment is going to really bring you that mental clarity to move forward. Okay, so next we have protection, and this is the Cave of Hands in Argentina. And this place is believed to be about 7,000 years old, and the hands are kind of stenciled on. You've probably seen these images online somewhere. Get it to focus. Caves offer us shelter and protection from wild animals. So you need to know that you are safe at this time. It's safe for you to make decisions, life choices, and to move forward with anything you're working on at this time. And your guides and angels and ancestors are around you, I feel. And they're trying to make you feel more secure, and this card is their way of communicating that with you. And if you need to use any form of psychic protection, if you feel you're very influenced by other people, places, environments, your work, and it's affecting your mental clarity and your ability to really feel safe, then use some form of psychic protection. So I've got lots of free articles on my website on various ways you can do psychic protection with crystals. And I also have my book if you want a really detailed guide on using psychic protection, shielding techniques. I really appreciate you being here, and if you have enjoyed this reading so far, then could you please give it a thumbs up, and this will help others find this video so they can benefit too. Thank you for the support. Next, I've got guidance for your career and finances and your ability to make money, and this is the Gold Dust Oracle, and we've got Be Vigilant, and the message on the card says, a new perspective is coming soon. Keep your eyes open and be ready to flow with the changes. And that's so interesting. Again, you've got this almost like an eagle eye appearing here, which reminds me of these cards that have mountaintops on them, and the idea of planning and perspective that we've already got from your reading. This could even be an idea that will come to you or that you're thinking about at this time, and you're being encouraged to kind of plan based on information that you are learning. So you might need to research things, you might need to look at details, look at things very closely before you make a decision. That's been the theme of this reading so far. You might need to look at if you've got any problems or if there's anything you're finding difficult or challenging at this time, then you need to re-look at it and see if you can change your perspective or see it in a different way. Sometimes you might need to speak to someone else to get that different perspective. We sometimes don't see things clearly ourselves. And if you can kind of look at something from another way, you might find an effective solution to the problem. So this could be for your finances or it could be for your career. Try to get a really good overview of your finances, where your career is now, your money, and all these things, and you'll definitely be able to come up with some solutions as long as we get that clarity that we need. So next we've got a card from the Lyran Oracle. So because it is the Lionsgate portal occurring right now as I do this video, and probably when you're watching it, I did want to get some sort of cosmic information about this alignment that's occurring now. So keep an eye out for on your dreams. I know myself, as soon as we kind of passed the 25th, 26th of July, I started to get these kind of intense dreams, and they usually be related to your life path, where you're going, and you might also get a lot of ideas and inspiration during the kind of beginning of August. So the card we've got here is the Reunion, and the keywords on here say spontaneity, change of plans, and social connections. So this card will mean different things for different people. So if you're dating, this could be a soulmate connection or even a twin flame. Otherwise, it means working with others, partnerships, deepening a relationship that you're already in and working on things together. That means a lot of communication, a lot of active listening will help you. For business and career, you might be looking at teamwork, collaboration with others, working in groups, and particularly those of you on the spiritual path, you need to be looking at connecting with spiritual groups online or in your local community. So you'll really benefit from working with others, putting your energies together, whether that be your minds or your energies together towards manifesting or bring about a change will work better when you're working with others. So that's something you could be looking at towards and during the beginning of August. So look at things like workshops, gatherings, talks, lectures going on about topics you're interested in, metaphysical stuff. But it could also be everyday things as well. And connect with family as well if you feel if you haven't seen a friend for a long time, I think it's now a good time to organise meeting up again. Same with family members. If there's someone you've just kind of lost touch with or haven't caught up with in a while, definitely consider reaching out to them and seeing if they want to meet you and try and catch up with them. Your angel number for the month, and we have got 299, and it says shine your light. So this fits with the last one as well. Again, maybe not so much time on your own, try to connect with others more and to be yourself and be comfortable and confident in who you are. And you're going to attract more of the right people that resonate with you. Your being seen is important at this time, so don't cover yourself, don't hide away. Put yourself out there a little bit, whether that be socially or in your career or other parts of your life. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. So this reading is all about you tapping into your inner strength and your power, staying strong regardless of what's going on or as things come up for you during the month, and believing in yourself. So get clear on what you want, get a good overview of things, and try to make a plan or strategy if you're trying to achieve things or to get to a different place in your life. And you need to gain this clarity to be able to make the right decisions for you. And this is your higher self that's going to be able to get through much more easier. Your intuition will speak to you better, and you might receive some ideas out of the blue as well. So if we look at symbols I see within our reading, we've got a number of cards that show birds. We've got them here. They might be cranes. There's some mountain birds here. And this is a bird's eye. So I feel birds can represent getting a bird's eye perspective. It's also about future planning because birds can see much farther than we can. And there's also a few mountains. So we've got the mountains here, mountains in the background here, and technically a cave would usually occur in a mountain as well. So with that, I think this represents overcoming challenges, having the strength to overcome challenging situations. But it can also be about perspective and getting a good overview. We've also got a lot of cards that show clouds. And I feel that clouds represent our mind, our thoughts and ideas. So we need to get clarity to make better decisions. And if you want to learn more about any of the Oracle or Tarot card decks I've used today, I have included links below. So any affiliate links within there will help support me in the channel. So thank you. So for this part of the reading, I will give you an additional personal message and a crystal to support you through the month ahead. And I'm using my personal handmade Oracle card deck, and I can't show you the illustrations yet, but you will get the guidance that you need. Just take a moment to tune in and allow your intuition to guide you to your card and the message that you need to hear at this time with your crystal. Card 1, card 2, or card 3. And once you have chosen your card, see the video chapters in the bar just below this video to jump straight to your message, or you can see the video description. And if you need longer to choose your card, you can pause the video now. So if you picked card 1, then your crystal is Tiger's Eye. And your message is Summon Self-Confidence. So this fits in with our Strength card as well. So this is a double message for you, so it's really important that you do consider this and consider taking action on it this month. Positive energy of Leo, and like I said, the Lionsgate portal, I believe, is an important time for you to receive messages from our higher self, and this is one of the ones that's coming through for you. You need to be more confident in yourself and your abilities, what you're capable of, and don't let fear hold you back. I think that is the main message I'm getting from this card and from this crystal. And your higher self knows that you're perfectly capable of leaving your comfort zone. It's very easy sometimes that we kind of feel that we can't do this and that won't work. And then after we've done it, we tend to look back and think, oh, I did do it, I can do it. It's just your fears, it's just your egos, it's your shadow self sometimes speaking to you, always finding the worst case scenario. So try to see things from a more positive perspective if you can. Try to believe in yourself, and just remember that everything you desire is on the other side of fear. So the crystal Tiger's Eye is one of the crystals I recommend for you because it helps strengthen your self-belief. It helps you build self-confidence, and it's a good stone for facing those fears. And if you want a substitute for this, you could also work with Tiger's Iron, Bloodstone, or Citrine. I'd also add, if you're looking for another one, Yellow Jasper is also another one. So let me know in the comments which card you picked, or if any part of this reading resonates with you. And if you haven't seen it yet, do check out my Pick a Card reading to access a message from your Akashic records. And you can find all my crystal books on Amazon and in other places at the links below this video. And please remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so that you never miss a reading from me. Have a great month. And if you picked card 2, then your crystal is Blue Apatite. And your message is hold positive expectations. And what you're being reminded of is that at this time is that your thoughts are very powerful. Not only because of the Lionsgate portal, but in general, I do think you have the ability to influence things, whether you believe that or not. And try not to dwell on doubts and imagine how something might not work out. So worst case scenario type of ideas that might play in your mind. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you're doing it a lot, it's really counterproductive to anything you're doing. So if you think of athletes, they don't imagine how the race they're doing or the sports game they're doing is going to fail. They've been trained to focus on the best case scenario, the positive, the winning, the completing things to increase their chances. It doesn't mean it will always work, but it helps them. So every time any kind of ideas of things not working out or worries pop up, try to counterbalance them with another scenario. Think of the most positive scenario. Think of another way that, okay, but things could turn out like this. And at least give yourself both options. A positive mindset is going to really help you with your goals, with manifestation, but also kind of problem solving and dealing with challenging situations. So the crystal that can help you is Blue Apatite because it instills a positive mindset. It helps you overcome limiting beliefs, and it's great for mental focus, particularly on our intentions, where we want to be and what we want to do. And as a substitute, you could also work with Tiger's Eye, Sunstone, or Golden Healer Quartz. And let me know in the comments which card you picked or which parts of this reading resonated with you. And if you haven't seen it yet, do check out my Pick a Card reading to help you access guidance from your Akashic records and past lives. And you can find all my crystal books on Amazon at the links below this video. And remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so that you never miss a reading from me. Have a great month. If you picked card 3, then your crystal is fluorite, and your message is focus your mind. And you might be experiencing a lot of distractions at the moment, and things can draw you away from your goals, important things you're supposed to be doing, things you're trying to manifest in your life. So be very aware of your thoughts and where you're directing your mental energy. Your thoughts hold power, so you want to direct them towards your biggest intentions, your goals, the things that you want to achieve, and what you're trying to manifest and create in your life. Don't use your energy counterproductively or in a way that will be going against yourself. Like, you're only harming yourself if you're dwelling so much on everyone else's business, things going on in the world that you might not have much influence over, or things like social media is another one that can be a distraction as well as a good thing. So think about where you're focusing your energy, where you're focusing your mind, and put it to good work. So the crystal that can help you with this is fluorite, because it balances your mind and it helps block out outside interference, especially when we use our intentions. And it helps us focus, so it's a great one for mental focus in general. As an alternative, you could also try sodalite, blue apatite, or even just clear quartz. And let me know in the comments which card you picked or which part of this month's reading most resonated with you. And if you haven't seen it yet, do check out my Pick a Card reading to access your Akashic records and guidance from past lives and soul contracts. And you can find all my crystal books on Amazon and other places at the links below this video. And remember to subscribe and select bell notifications so that you never miss a reading from me. Have a great month.